Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hope steals Steffy's passport, Sabotage's rivals' Monaco flight plans? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that Hope Logan may play dirty against Steffy Forrester and try to give Brooke Logan a more peaceful trip to Monte Carlo with Ridge Forrester. In the July 25th occasion, Hope suggested that Brooke should try to make the Fashion Peak trip a romantic flight as well. This would be a good chance for Brooke and Ridge to make some lovely recollections in a gorgeous position. Still, Hope also conceded that Steffy was going on this trip and didn't anticipate that she'd bow out to let them have a romantic trip alone. Indeed so, Hope was adamant that Steffy shouldn't get in the way of Brooke and Ridge's good time. Of course, Steffy wasn't pleased when she got updates on Ridge inviting Brooke to Monte Carlo for the Brooke's Bedroom relaunch. Since Steffy wanted Ridge all to herself for a father-son trip rather, she views Brooke as a third wheel. Is all this structure to a situation where Hope sabotages Steffy's flight to Monaco? Since Steffy isn't going to bow out herself, perhaps Hope will force her out of the picture with a dirty trick. That brings us to some B&B spoilers for the July 30th and July 31st occurrences. We know that Steffy will realize her passport is missing and frenetically search her wallet for it at the field. Steffy is a frequent world rubberneck who knows how to keep up with a passport, so this seems suspicious if you ask us. Why would Steffy suddenly come so absent-minded or disorganized that she can't find her passport for a major work trip? Maybe it'll be Hope who steals Steffy's passport and makes certain that Brooke can go to Monte Carlo with Ridge alone. Since Hope is feeling particularly revengeful towards Steffy these days, this completely seems like a move she'd make. It looks like Steffy will indeed miss her flight and have to skip this trip to Monaco. Still, will Steffy figure out she's behind the sabotage and rip into her? If Hope is responsible. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Hope may find a new way to get back at Steffy, so we'll bring you more prognostications on any sneaky news that might be brewing. Brooke pleads for Hope's reason. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Monday, July 29, 2024, reveal Brooke bothered about leaving her son without any supervision. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, what will Hope Logan do? Hope Logan may be a grown woman in her 30s with 2 children of her own, but she still can do some impulsive effects. Only a mama would understand, and Brooke Logan does. She knows all too well what she has done in the history and doesn't want Hope to make the same miscalculations. With Brooke jetting off to Monte Carlo with Ridge Forrester and Steffy Forrester, she's concerned about what Hope might do without her there. The passion she seems to have with John Finnegan is dangerous, and Brooke worries that Hope will do commodity down while she and Steffy are down. You might also like the Bold and the Beautiful spoilers from indicted to tried murder victim This Is Sheila's Fate. Brooke implores Hope to concentrate on Beth and her work and forget all about Finn. She doesn't need him in her life and it'll only beget trouble. Will Hope refuse to hear or tell her mama that she has nothing to worry about? After all, it's their launch of Brooke's bedroom and Brooke should only be allowing happy studies about that. Speaking of Brooke's bedroom, Zen Forrester is complimented on the success of the line he just designed. B&B spoilers, Katie. Logan wants answers now that Katie Logan knows that Poppy Nozawa knew Tom and he was at the music jubilee all those times agone. She's further determined to learn the verity than ever. How did Poppy know Tom and were they in a relationship? How does Dollar Bill Spencer play into all of this? There are so numerous effects to learn, but who has the verity besides Poppy and perhaps Lee Finnegan? Katie refuses to give up and puts Poppy on notice. She also pushes effects to the limit with her hunt. Will she end up in peril and meet the same fate that Tom and Hollis did? Will Katie realize that she just placed herself in the middle of a murder riddle? Is Thomas Forrester coming back to Bold and the Beautiful again? The Bold and the Beautiful observers are complexed over Matthew Atkinson's status on the CBS cleaner, and for good reason. At this point, it's unclear whether that was Thomas Forrester's return this month, or if he's returning for good. Then's what we know about the character's future on Bold and Beautiful, spoilers ahead. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, is Thomas Forrester coming or going? Matthew Atkinson verified Thomas Forrester's exit in May 2024. after a couple of weeks, it was revealed that Atkinson was formerly back on set re-photographing new occurrences as Thomas. Just 2 months after his May exit, Thomas whisked back into city to advertise that he was marrying Paris Buckingham and rub his marriage plans in Hope Logan's face. Is Thomas Forrester coming back to Bold and the Beautiful again? Now that Thomas and Paris have went back to Europe, we're all authentically confused about Atkinson's status on the show. Is Thomas Forrester coming back to Bold, or is he really gone for good this time? It's not really a matter of if Thomas returns, the character isn't dead and is linked to principally every character. But, when is Thomas coming back? This month on Bold and the Beautiful, Thomas and Paris agreed to have their marriage at the Forrester mansion. And there's no way the Penns are going to miss out on an over-the-top Forrester marriage with a redundant scoop of drama on the side. So, it's safe to assume they will be back for their marriage day, if not sooner. What if Paris really decides to take it slow and picks a marriage date coming time? Thomas' return to Los Angeles will coincide with the length of his engagement. Either his engagement will end and he'll return to invite Hope Logan back. Or his engagement will end when he and Paris say, "I do." Do you miss Matthew Atkinson on The Bold and the Beautiful? Hope's bold move stealing Steffy's passport and sabotaging her Monaco flight plans? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers and updates suggest that Hope Logan could resort to underhanded tactics against Steffy Forrester. She may essay to ensure that Brooke Logan enjoys a serene flight to Monte Carlo with Ridge Forrester. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers Hope prompted her mama to go on the trip. Hope proposed that Brooke should consider turning the Fashion Peak trip into a romantic flight. It could be an occasion for Brooke and Ridge to produce beautiful recollections in a stunning setting. Still, Hope honored that Steffy would also be on the trip and didn't anticipate her stepping away to allow Brooke and Ridge to have a romantic trip alone. Nonetheless, Hope was firm in her belief that Steffy shouldn't intrude with Brooke and Ridge's enjoyment. Naturally, Steffy was dissatisfied when she learned that Ridge had invited Brooke to Monte Carlo for the Brooke's Bedroom relaunch. B&B spoilers: a father and daughter trip only? Steffy's desire to have Ridge all to herself on their father-son trip makes her see Brooke as an unwanted addition. Could this lead to a script where Hope interferes with Steffy's plans to fly to Monaco? Still, maybe Hope will resort to underhanded tactics to remove her from the equation if Steffy refuses to step away. These forthcoming occurrences on July 30th and July 31st pledge some violent drama as Steffy discovers her missing passport and desperately rummages through her wallet at the field. Steffy, a seasoned globetrotter, is complete at maintaining a valid passport, which makes this situation all the more dubious in our eyes. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers: does Hope snatch Steffy's passport? It's strange how Steffy suddenly came so absent-minded or disorganized that she couldn't find her passport for an important work trip, and her children don't have access to her briefcase. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers: Hope's bold move stealing Steffy's passport and sabotaging her Monaco flight plans? Perhaps it was Hope who took Steffy's passport to ensure Brooke could go to Monte Carlo with Ridge alone, with no hindrance from Steffy. With Hope's current revengeful station towards Steffy, it wouldn't be surprising if she pulled a trick like this. It seems like Steffy will miss her flight and have to skip the trip to Monaco. If Hope is the malefactor, will Steffy realize it and defy her?